Hey Internet, Eric here. Slowly going through the Rocky franchise. Almost done. I'm now on the Creed films. Today, I'm going to talk about 2018's Creed 2. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I discuss plot spoilers, specific scenes, what have you. Basic plot of this is Adonis Creed has now won the world championship, and he is being challenged by Viktor Drago. Viktor Drago is the son of Ivan Drago, who killed Apollo Creed, Adonis's father, in Rocky Five. And that's the basic plot of this: is Adonis prepping for it, dealing with the initial fight, dealing with the backlash of what happened in the fight, dealing with the rematch, and then also becoming a fiance and a father. Again, really enjoy these Creed films. Michael B. Jordan is really, really great as Donnie, or Adonis, they call him Donnie. Um, he's really great when he needs to be dramatic. He's really great when he needs to be tough. He's really great when he needs to be wounded. There is a scene where, after the first fight with Viktor, he gets the crap kicked out of him, like bad. He gets broken ribs and a ruptured kidney, and his face is fucked up. And you believe that he's not just in physical pain, but a lot of the emotional and mental trauma that's going with not just, losing that fight. It was not, well, he didn't lose the fight. Viktor was disqualified, but he got the crap kicked out of him, and he's dealing with that, dealing with the fact that Rocky would not be in his corner because it was the son of Ivan, and he told Donnie, if you take this fight, you're going to be doing it by yourself. So he's dealing with the abandonment issues. The guy who was his father figure, because he never got to know Apollo, is not going to be there sticking up for him. Sylvester Stallone is still really, really good in this. Rocky has, they mentioned how he beat cancer, so he's looking a lot healthier now. He's got great chemistry with everyone, like I've said throughout this whole series of movies. Whether it's Michael B. Jordan, whether it's with Felicia Rashad, it was good seeing a couple scenes with them together. Her as Apollo's widow. There was a lot of tension when he meets up with Ivan Drago. I love the scene where they finally see each other after all those years. I think it's 30 years, and you can just feel the tension. You can feel the animosity in between those two guys, and it's just low key performances in that scene. Love it. Tessa Thompson as Donnie's now soon to be wife and baby's mama. She's a lot better of an actress than a singer. I'm not a fan of her singing, but in this film, she is kind of, she's the Adrian. She is that weight, that anchor, that heart that Donnie needs when his heart is in shambles, when his mind is fucked. She is the one who picks up the pieces and tries to get him to move forward. Dolph Lundgren, he's very good in this. What I like about this, we finally have more for Drago to do than beat the shit out of people. There is a lot of dialogue. We get to see what happened to Drago after this. He lost everything. Russia turned his back on him. Brigitte Nielsen left him and his son. He has nothing. All he's got is hatred and disappointment. And he takes that out on his son a lot. He wakes Viktor up. He doesn't wake him up, with a wake up, time to get up. He punches him in the chest to get him up. It's nothing but training, and he is doing this. He's training. He's running in the. Viktor's running in the streets, but Ivan is driving. You know what I mean? And when he says something, when I tell you to run faster, run faster. Stuff like that. And Dolph does a really good job of being broken, and then having that hope when Viktor is rising in the ranks and he defeats Donnie and stuff like that. Or like I said, he gets disqualified, but he defeats Donnie. In more ways than one. And again, he's really great with Stallone. Again, my son will break your boy. That type of stuff. And then in the end, I like how him and he sees how he was treating his son. And he goes to love and appreciate his son. And by the end of it, instead of making Viktor run with him driving, he's now running with Viktor. They become that family unit again. The actor who plays Viktor Creed doesn't do a lot of acting, but he is vicious as hell. Great in the ring, scary, intimidating, dangerous, just like Ivan. Brigitte Nielsen is in this for 2-3 minutes, Plays an awful person. I don't think she says a single line, maybe one or two things. Nostalgia. Anybody else in this? The guy who plays Little Duke, who is now Donnie's trainer, really, really good. Tells Donnie, what needs to be done. Tries to bring him back from the abyss after he gets destroyed by Ivan, or Viktor. Excuse me. Really, really good. There's a few boxing matches. The first fight with Viktor, Donnie's destroyed, and you feel it. You feel like this guy who is playing Viktor destroys him, and you feel it. He gets, like I said, broken ribs, his eyes swollen shut, bleeding internally. Very, very vicious. And Donnie's taken out in the third round. By that final fight, then that rematch, I think they go like maybe 12. And I won't say how it ends, but by the end of it, again, kind of like Rocky 4, you have this respect between the two. And I really like that. Great fight, great fight sequences, great choreography. The training montages, they are what they are. Some are training montages to rap music I don't like. Some of them are training montages to rap music that really fit the scene. You know what I mean? Make it more dramatic. I love the scene where Rocky takes Donnie to the desert to train. That whole montage is pretty intense. Really, really like it. Anything to complain about? I mean, it's a little long. These Creed movies are like 2 hours and 12 minutes, 2 hours and 15 minutes. They could probably shave a good 20 out of it. Anything else? The music, again, it's hit and miss. I'm not a big fan of hip hop. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the music choices, but when it does hit me in the right places, it's done really well. Overall, I highly recommend Creed 2. I like the fact that there's only really 2 scenes with Ivan and Rocky together when they meet for the first time in 30 years in the restaurant. And I like how Drago says, "Good pictures, nothing of us." And Rocky says, "No, nothing of that." And then as he leaves, he points and says, "That's a good picture." And it's a picture of Apollo. And then they only really look at each other during the final fight. So really, really good acting, great choreography. Felicia Rashad, she's really good. She's given more to do. It seems like she's not in it as much, but she's given more to do because of now Donnie's going to start a family. And they're worried about their daughter, if their daughter is going to have the same hearing problems that, is her name Bianca? Tessa Thompson. Is that her name? Tessa Thompson? Yeah, Tessa Thompson has. That is, they're really, really, really worried about. Another thing that I thought was kind of lame or kind of interesting is the movie starts out with Adonis in the world title match. And they have this whole thing where, Adonis wins the belt, but the champion was like 3 years past his prime or some bullshit. After Donnie won the fight, it seemed like the crowd really didn't give a shit, which is kind of interesting. But other than that, it's nitpicking. I enjoy it. I think I like this more than the first Creed. It might be nostalgia with the whole Balboa Drago stuff. I mean, I'm always a sucker for Dolph Lundgren. Overall, highly, highly recommend it. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Click the bell. Comment below. Tell me what you think. You like this one. You hate this one. All the usual stuff I say. Coming up next, I'm going to finally finish the franchise with Creed 3. And that will officially be the first movie in my theme for YouTube for this year. Movies I've never seen. Unless something is requested, like someone wants me to request House of the Dead for some fucking reason. Everything on my channel discussed in these videos are movies I've never seen before. The first official one is going to be Creed 3. So with that, I've already said like and subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.